Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Box Score Sports YouTube channel. In this clip, we're going to talk about the Desmond Bane trade to the Orlando Magic and the Memphis Grizzlies getting a ton of first-round picks and KCP and Cole Anthony. So we'll talk about that trade before I get into it. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your grade for each team? How did you feel about the trade for Orlando? How did you feel about it for Memphis? If you haven't yet, subscribe to the video, like the channel. Let's get into it. So I want to start with the Magic here. The grade I give the Magic is going to be an A minus. I really like this trade for the Magic. I think a lot of people are being a little too harsh because of the amount of picks they gave up. However, that was what it took to get Desmond Bane. The players that they gave up were not like the apple of the eye of the Grizzlies, right? They just needed the matching salary. And the two players they gave up, KCP and Cole Anthony, they both shot basically 35% from three or less. And if you're like, what is the biggest problem with the Magic? It's the shooting, right? We all know that. They shot, I think they were like 27th or 28th in the league this year in three-point shooting percentage. It was like 32%. You got to bump that up. We already did like our off-season preview for the Orlando Magic, me and Clint did. And we were throwing names out there like Tyler Hero for Anthony Simons, not knowing that Desmond Bane could be available. And guess what? They, I think, hit maybe not a home run, but close to a home run with this trade. He's only getting paid. He's under contract until 2029. He's only getting paid about $44 million a year. So there's two things with that. Number one, it's not that expensive of a contract. Because the salary will go up, his deal will become more and more favorable for the Magic. But also the second thing is, if this doesn't pan out, he's going to be tradable. So you got two options there. They still have a pick this year, the Magic do, and they also kept their 2027 pick as well, and then some future picks as well, first-round picks. Got a bunch of second-round picks as well. He's only 26 years old, and this is the most important part. He is a 39% three-point shooter. He's basically 40%. You need that. Not only is he an effective scorer, but he's also has the ability to get others the ball, play make. And he, the last 2 years averaged over 5 assists. So he's not like a ball stopper. He's not a black hole, but he's a great catch and shoot guy. He's a great shooter, and he also can move the ball. I just think this was a really great get for the Magic. A- grade. Love it for the Magic. Again, let me know in the comments down below if you're a Magic fan what you thought of the trade. The two players you gave up, not good shooting, right? It's not going to hurt your team long term. They both were under contract for both of them for 3 years, one with a team option, one with a player option. But regardless, you would rather have Desmond Bane than you would the other two players combined. That's my feeling on it. So let's go to the Grizzlies side of this. So I gave the Grizzlies a B+ here. So I'm not interested. Like, KCP is a great role player. He fell off last year. He shot 34% from three, and typically he's like a 40% three-point shooter. So he did not bring to the Grizzlies what the Grizzlies wanted or needed. Cole Anthony, again, not a great shooter. He's a solid bench player, but he's nothing more as of right now. He's only 25, so we'll see if he can become anything else. Both of them 3-year contracts. KCP is $21 million with a player option at the end of his contract, and Cole Anthony is $13 million with a team option at the end of his contract. So that's where we are with that. So my point is, I care little about the players they got, although I think KCP, veteran presence, if the Grizzly keeps him, could help the young team out. The picks are the big thing. They got the 16th pick this year. They got 2 Magic future picks, the 28 and the 30, a pick swap in 2029. But I think the apple of the eye was the Phoenix pick in 2026. So they get that Phoenix pick. I think it's a lesser pick of multiple teams, but they get the lowest of the picks or the highest, whatever way you look at it. If it's number 3, for instance, they get the 3rd overall pick. So I do again. I like this trade for the Grizzlies in the sense of you got sort of a haul, even though I don't think the Magic overpaid. They just had a lot of assets, right? So you might as well go all in on one player instead of holding on assets. You can't pay everybody. You can't have a bunch of young players on the team and not be able to pay anyone. I mean, like how much did Jet Howard play this year? Play this year? Not very much. So now you make room for him. But anyway, going back to the Grizzlies get these picks to help maybe shape their roster a little bit. And I wonder the direction they're going to decide to go. Now, there's 2 options in my opinion. First, they could end up making a big swing. So the Phoenix pick, interesting. That's interesting to me. Are they looking to make a move for one of the Phoenix players, and the pick there is going to be the enticing part of the trade? You can get your pick back basically. Along with other picks that they have, obviously, and then the matching salary. So could it be Kevin Durant? I saw some on Twitter, maybe Booker, but I don't, take that with a grain of salt. That might just be like content bait. But that's one direction, big swing. That the other direction could be they're blowing it up. They could get a ton of assets for Jaren Jackson Jr. And his contract, I think, is done at the end of the year, so they got to re-sign him, figure out whether they want to do that or not. And then Ja Morant, who is a great, fun, explosive player, but the problem is his health and the way he plays, it's always going to be a question. And if you're the Grizzlies and you look around the Western Conference and you see the Spurs and the Mavericks and the OKC and the Houston, the list goes on, LA, either one of them, I guess, but Denver. Like, you look at this Western Conference and you're like, did we peak? Are we just kind of going to be in this world of mediocrity? And I think that's how they feel. And if they feel that way, then maybe it's best not to be in the world of mediocrity and go down and then come back up. So I'm interested to see what the Memphis Grizzlies do moving forward. So in the comments down below, I'm more interested to hear from the Grizzlies fans what you want the Grizzlies to do from here on out. So let me know down in the comments down below. So that's all I got on this trade. A- for the Magic, B+ for the Grizzlies. I think it works out for both teams. And I give the Grizzlies a B+ because they did get a ton of assets, but also I didn't want to be, like, I don't know what direction they're going. So that grade could change, I guess, depending on what they do moving forward. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will talk to you guys real soon. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.